Alright, so I am back, and I am going to go over the rant of the week from last week, the Tmnt movie. Uh, Sound like I knocked a couple of them over. Oops. Alright, so let's go over the comments. The Fluffy Hub says, I think it was actually a pretty good movie, though I'm not going to unsubscribe because of your opinion. Thank you for that. And I think anybody that does is, I think they're an idiot. But, I do. If you unsubscribe from somebody just for an opinion, I guess making a big deal out of someone's opinion is what really bugs me. Because, if it's like, you know what? I don't like the way this reviewer's, opinions on toys is going. For example, let's briefly talk about, say, Imgo. He's a very happy, likable person, it seems like, and he seems to really like his toys, and that's fine. For him, and if you're more like me that has a tendency of hatred towards a lot of toys, I would say maybe you shouldn't subscribe to somebody like that. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I think his skits are funny. I don't like his reviews, to be honest, anymore, because I do think he's not as critical as he could be, but that's his opinion, and I have nothing against him for his opinion. I like his skits. I think they're funny, so I continue subscribing so I can watch his skits. I think those are great, and every now and then he does those skit movies. Anyway, what I'm meaning to say is, you can have difference of opinions and still subscribe to people. But that person from last week, was it last week or maybe the week before, that got so up in arms they unsubscribed from me and they didn't even watch the fucking video. Anyway, if you like the movie, Mr. Fluffy Hub, great. I honestly can't see why, but that's my opinion. Not for me. It wasn't for me. Alright, Seeing Funny John says, I couldn't get over Mikey's voice. Was the Jump Street Superbad guy voiced him? I don't know who voiced who, aside from the guy that played Monk in the Monk TV show, played Splinter. That's really the only one I know. That's it. Seeing Funny John says, the punishment scene, it was okay in a Japanese standpoint, but weird when looking at it point blank. See, that's the thing, though. It's like, it was so goofy. The punishment scene was just so goofy, and either you're going to be a goofy movie or you're going to be a serious ninja movie. You can't try and be both. It's like it was just too goofy for me. Seeing Funny John says, amen. I talk about it too. He's got a channel too, so I'm gonna have to go back and watch to see his thing. Heath Hinton says, be happy, at least we got this script. The first script Bay approved had Splinter and the four turtles are from a planet that are all animals talk, and they crash landed on Earth. I shit you not, it's so awful, it is funny. Laugh my ass off. Yeah, I remember that. There were teenage alien Ninja Turtles, which was stupid. This was stupid too. And they said, I know they mentioned briefly that the ooze was alien, but it's just one of those. It's like I remember the Ninja Turtles being, created from science. That's and then there's that hunting, or there's that suspicion in the back of your head where there could be more of this stuff out there. It could be a bigger thing, not this is it kind of thing. Anyway, moving on. Seeing Funny John says the fight is on YouTube. I thought Raph was having a breakthrough after all these years. Sadly, this was in the first movie, which made it weird. Oh, okay. So I think he's talking about the fight sequence with Raphael and Leonardo in the Tmnt movie, the animated one that came out that was far superior to this one. I need to maybe review that movie because that was a good movie. I mean, it wasn't great, but it was a good movie for Ninja Turtles. Yeah, it had just enough comedy and action to make it fun. And yes, that fight sequence is awesome. Go look it up. For nothing else, watch that fight sequence, and that will revitalize your love of turtles, I think. Seeing Funny John says, "Oh, my earthquake. Oh, it's just the it's just the Titus touch." Yeah, Titus was playing with the camera last week. Seeing Funny John says, "Yeah, I dislike the rocket to the van. I felt sad for the guy. I didn't know enough about the guy. I didn't give a shit about him, like everybody else in the movie." Seeing Funny John, I'm actually working on my rant of the week tomorrow, so I'm trying not to lose my temper because this is not a place to lose my temper. Tomorrow I shall be losing my temper because something happened, and we'll get into that tomorrow. But anyway, the origin was a major my god, especially why pizza was their favorite snack. The Foot Clan, it was okay. Their design was gah. I just didn't like the rags. Is my thing. Turtles never wore the rags. I liked the bandana look that they had with the elbow pads and knee pads. I thought that was cool. I'd be okay if maybe they were doing more like wraps on their arm. Like the bandages and stuff like that to help with solid punches. I'd be okay with stuff like that. But them just wearing trash, that's what bugged me. It's like, okay, one of them's wearing like the heel part of a boot. Why would you wear just the heel part? Why wear a boot at all? You're a reptile. You don't need them. But maybe they're soft and gooey, like people. That Shredder shoot was menacing, as if Mecha Shredder, sequel to TMNT 2 Super Shredder. As for him, without the suit, total suck. Well, and like I said, in the original movie, he kicked major ass without a giant mecha suit. He didn't need a mecha suit. Save that for like a later movie, Save it for, okay, I can't beat these guys, so I have to upgrade, I don't know. Victor Zane Van Haas, can you do a rant of the week on ranking the TF movies, including the 80s one? Yes, I was planning on doing it tomorrow, but something else came up and I got to do a rant on this. So I will put that on my list. So I do have a couple other rants of the week that were requested that I'm actually going to try and put together. They're going to be big ones, so they're going to come out in a few weeks. And I'm pretty excited for one of them. What I'm going to be doing is a kind of like a how to start collecting Transformers, like where to start. And it's just going to be kind of like a guide, where I'm going to go through all like different aspects, different collections, different collection options and stuff like that. So that's going to be a big one. It might be like a two-parter, 2 or 3-parter. We'll see how long they last. But I'm going to get charts, and it's going to be a big one. I'm actually pretty excited. I'm going to be putting that together. That's going to be fun. And then also somebody also requested me like if I could do a rant on the downfall of Hasbro. Even though Hasbro's doing really well, and we all know that they're doing really well, they just some of their decisions are not as good as they used to be. So I was gonna try to put that together. That's gonna be another really big one too. But so I don't know how far that one's gonna go. So as for the one tomorrow, I'm going to be talking about a YouTuber. Yeah, and I'm gonna name drop tomorrow. So yeah, this is gonna be fun. I'm gonna start a war.